Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Aries for the month of May 2015. And please remember to check your rising and your moon sign if you know it. So let's start, Aries, with your reading. We have a very interesting reading. It's one of those things where they're showing you something that might not look so good, but it's actually good. Okay, so bear with me. I'll show you how. We have in the challenge position the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is a card of someone who is in a position of power, someone who has perhaps even amassed some sort of fortune. Okay, but the Pentacle people are not those who just, stay back and relax. They're hardworking people. Now, this could represent someone within the earth signs. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And here's the thing. I don't think it necessarily applies to this. I mean, it could be perhaps your boss, and that might mean that you will receive a raise because there is a news of money or some sort of resource coming your way related to this King of Pentacles, okay? Now, what I think mostly is that this card means that you need to take on this kind of attitude. Why? Because you have, as you can see here, we have the goats here. I don't know if you can see it, but they are on the throne of the king. And if you can also appreciate that underneath all the, the lavish garments that the king is wearing, he's still wearing his armor. This is someone who is ready to go out and fight, even if he's a king, even if he's, swimming in money. So I believe since the goat represents the sign of Aries, this is an attitude that you have to take on in the month of May, Aries. Just go out and get what you want. Try to just be action forward. Yes, have that kind of temperament that you actually have. So if perhaps in previous months you were kind of like worn out or not so sure, or something happened that made you hesitant about taking certain actions, especially related to money or to work, you should go forward with those actions, okay? Because this is a very good reading in terms of that. Because you have in the center of the reading also the card that I said it was connected to this King of Pentacles and his attitude of, just fighting for it. We have the Page of Pentacles. And more than people, I usually see this as messengers. Pages to me are people who, it's not the person itself that is important, it's because they bring a message with them. Okay, this is like receiving news, and this is receiving news that resources are coming your way. So first of all, of course, it's connected with the King of Pentacles, and it's a very good card. Okay, it's leading to this receiving of news related to some resources. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to be money. Perhaps you're aiming for something else. Perhaps you're aiming for someone to mentor you, or perhaps you're aiming for someone who can share their time with you because you want to learn something that, I don't know, might help you for your business or something in that regard, okay? Think the broad aspect of resource, not just money. Okay, now the rest of the reading is interesting because you have the Seven of Swords in the help that you're going to receive. Now this card, if you can see it, we have someone who is basically stealing what does not belong to him. Now, this isn't new. Because it's a card that represents, the air element. The swords are the air element, and that's Aquarius, it's Libra, and it's Gemini. So, I don't think this represents you. And it also comes up in the position of the help that you're going to receive. And it can be a little peculiar, but here's what I say that at the beginning, that it could be something that looks bad, but it's not really. Because since this is the help that you're going to receive, usually this card I see it as not someone that is stealing from you as something tangible, because the air element it mostly has to do with the the things related to the mind, mental things and ideas and all of that. So it could be someone stealing ideas or stealing something that is not exactly tangible. Okay, the thing is this: I think that this comes up in this position because whoever does this dishonest thing will help you, perhaps. It feels like it's going to be lifting a burden from your shoulders. Okay, whatever they're taking away from you, you don't no longer need it. And another way to interpret this is that if you find out, or who this person is that will take something that does not belong to them, perhaps you start to see this person as they really are. Okay, it might be a moment of harsh truth, but a necessary moment. Okay, because evidently you're moving up in your career or in your life related more to a material gain. And I don't think you need to have this type of person around. Okay. Now, in the position of the things you can change, you have the Nine of Cups, and this is a great card because this card talks about feeling satisfied, emotionally fulfilled. And this ties up to the card of the King of Pentacles. Don't feel so. Um, if you feel this satisfied about your achievements, which is great because we see this person here who's just sitting in a very calm way, very proud of what he has achieved, and that's great. But don't just uh, linger in that state. Okay, there are more things. The tarot is saying there are more things you need to go out and get. And another thing is that if you just stayed with rose-colored glasses, you might not be able to see this not so good situation that will actually allow you to see things for real. Okay. Now, this is why at the end of the month you have the card of the lovers. The lovers, in my, most people, most tarot readers don't give it a love connection to this card. Most of the times, this means you have to make up your mind. You have to make a decision. You have to choose. And I believe that the decision you will have to make by the end of May, Aries, will have to be in relation to this person, this situation, this whatever thing that wasn't so good. You will have to start to see perhaps what you learned from it, how might be of help to you, and perhaps even make a decision regarding this person. Will you have it in your life or not? Or, how are you going to relate to this not so happy event? Okay, so please keep in mind this comes up as an actual help. It might be a little daunting, but this is what the tarot is telling you, and I think it's a heads up, so you don't feel so, um, so surprised when this happens. Okay, so I hope, Aries, that this is helpful. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos, and I will see you in the reading for next month. Thank you.